Good morning students. In the last video we have learnt about the operators and data types in Python. So what are all the operators in Python? Arithmetic operator, comparison operator, and then logical operator, assignment operator, and string operators are available in Python. And you have seen the data types. There are three types of data types. So integer float will be coming under numeric data type, and then string data type and boolean data type. So we have seen this data types and operators in the last video. So now we are going on to the chapter 6. Okay, so chapter 6, control structures. So what is the name of the chapter 6? Control structures. So in the 11th standard you have learnt in the C++ languages about the control structures, the looping statements, everything. So the same thing you will be learning in the Python language also. So what do you mean by the control structures? So you know very well that each statement in the program are executed line by line sequentially. So there are set of statements in a program, they are executed line by line, first line, second line and third line. So see, that is the sequential manner of executing the statement. So ஒரு ப்ரோக்ராமில் நிறைய ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்ஸ் இருக்கும். ஸோ லைன் பை லைனாக தான் என்ன ஆகும், ஒவ்வொரு ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்டும் எக்ஸிக்யூட் ஆகிட்டே வரும். ஸோ அப்படி ஒரு லைன் அப்புறம் அடுத்த லைன் அப்புறம் அடுத்த லைன் அப்படி ஆர்டராக எக்ஸிக்யூட் ஆகிட்டு வரதுக்கு பேர் தான் என்னது, சீக்வன்ஷியல் எக்ஸிக்யூஷன். ஓகேவா? ஸோ தெர் ஆர் 3 types of control structures available in Python. So the 3 types of control structures are, first one sequential, second one branching, third one looping statements. So there are 3 types of control structures available in Python. They are the sequential, branching and looping. So sequential is the line by line execution, sequential set of statements are executed. Okay, set of statements are executed line by line, that is the sequential manner of execution. Next one, branching statements. Okay, so what are all the branching statements? So when you are executing a set of statements, if you want to move from one set of statement from one line to next fourth line, next fifth line, you have to jump from one set of statement to another set of statement or another line, then you will be used, that is called branching of statements. So for using such type of execution, you will be using the branching statements. Okay va? So ஒரு 4-5 லைன் எக்ஸிக்யூட் ஆகிட்டே வராங்க, ஒரு 5வது லைன்லேருந்து ஒரு 8வது லைனுக்கோ இல்லை 10வது லைனுக்கோ, if you want to move the execution, இந்த 6வது 7வது லைன் எக்ஸிக்யூட் ஆகாமல் 5வது லைனுக்கு அப்புறம் நேராக 8வது லைன் எக்ஸிக்யூட் ஆகணும், அப்படி ஜம்ப் ஓவர் ஆகணும் அப்படின்னா நம்ம branching statement யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம். ஓகேவா? So what are all the branching statements in Python? Or there are 3 branching statements. So first one, if statement, second one, if else, and the third one, if else if. So what are branching statements or control statements? So from one, you have to jump from one line to the next part of the program. Okay, so for that we will be using the branching statements. There are 3 types of branching statements in Python: if else and if else if else. So we have seen all these type of statements in last year 11th and C++ programming. The same concept and the same purpose only we will be using these 3 statements. Only the syntax and the formation of the code will be different. Okay. So first one, if statement. So this is the simplest form of branching statement. So if statement is the simplest form of branching statement. So what is the syntax for this is? So syntax or the general format. So if, condition, and then a colon, and then statements. Okay, so this is the syntax for the if statement in Python programming. If condition, just I have given the less than greater than bracket just for specifying that it is a condition. You no need to specify that symbol. Okay, so if condition colon and then the statements will be executed. So after if you have to leave space and then you have to give your condition. The condition may be either logical or comparative statements. So logical means you will be using the and or not combination, and then for comparison means you will be giving the less than greater than symbols or like that. Any type of condition you can give. Mostly the condition will be based on the logical type condition or the relational based or comparative based. Okay. So if condition, after the condition you have to give the symbol colon. Okay. If or space with என்ன condition A greater than B or B greater than C அந்த condition கொடுத்துட்டு கோலன்கிற சிம்பலை நீங்கள் யூஸ் பண்ணணும். ஓகேவா? ஸோ அதுக்கப்புறம் தான் ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்ஸ் யூஸ் பண்ணணும். நோட் தட் it is the if block. In C++ you will be writing if, you will be writing the condition in the bracket and you will be opening the open parenthesis, and after writing your statements you will be closing their open parenthesis. ஓகேவா? So last 11th standard you will be learning the in C++ coding you have learned the if structure like this, but in Python there will be no open brace or close brace. So to denote these statements belong to this if block, you have to write these statements after a space, indentation. That is the most important thing in Python. So C++ மாதிரி இந்த ஒரு 4 லைன் இந்த ஒரு 3 லைன் வந்து if block குள்ளது அப்படின்னு டினோட் பண்ணுறதுக்கு C++ல ஓப்பன் கர்லி பிரேஸ் க்ளோஸ் கர்லி பிரேஸ்க்குள்ள டினோட் பண்ணுவீங்க. பட் பைத்தானில் என்ன பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னா if வந்து நீங்கள் இந்த இடத்துல ஆரம்பிச்சிருக்கீங்கன்னா அந்த பிளாக் if பிளாக்குள்ளே எத்தனை ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்ஸ் இருக்கோ 2 ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்டோ 3 ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்டோ அந்த ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் என்ன இருக்கணும், ஒரு ஸ்பேஸ் தள்ளி ஆரம்பிக்கணும். ஓகேவா? மேக்ஸிமம் யூ கேன் யூஸ் அ டேப் ஸ்பேஸ், then only it will be clear for you. Okay, so that is indentation. ஓகே, ஸோ இதில் என்ன பண்ணணும், ஒரு ஸ்பேஸ் தள்ளி தான் இருக்கணும். இதில் இருக்கிற எல்லா ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்ஸும் அதே லைன் சேம் பொசிஷனில் தான் ஸ்டார்ட் ஆகணும். சரியா? ஸோ இஃப் பிளாக்குள்ளே இருக்கிற எத்தனை ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்ஸ் எல்லாமே ஒரே பொசிஷனில் ஸ்டார்ட் ஆகும். ஓகே, ஸோ யூ வில் நாட் பி ஹேவிங் அ எண்டிங் ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் ஃபார் திஸ். இந்த நெக்ஸ்ட் ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் எக்ஸ் அப்படிங்கிறது இங்கே இருக்குது அப்படின்னா பைத்தானுக்கு என்ன தெரியும், அப்போ இதோட இஃப் பிளாக் முடிஞ்சிச்சுன்னு அது புரிஞ்சுக்கிடும். ஓகேவா? ஸோ வித் திஸ் the block, the statements of if block is finished, and when it is the next statement comes to the starting position of the I, that it will denote that the before statement up to before statement is the if block statement. Okay va? So இது வரைக்கும் உள்ளது தான் if block statement. அடுத்து இங்கே வந்துருச்சுன்னா அதோட if block முடிஞ்சதுன்னு அர்த்தம். சரியா? So first if the syntax is if condition colon and then statements. What should you note this? The statements must, all the statements inside the if block must start with the same position, and it must be a tab space inside the I, starting letter of if. Okay, so let us see an example for this. Okay, this is a simple program. So hash, what do you mean by hash? This symbol is used for what purpose we will be using this? So that it is used for the command line. Okay, so example program for if. So program for if, that is this program is used for a simple if statement. So first line I have given a, I am given a variable a. In Python program we will not be denoting what type of data type it is. So a is equal to int input enter your age. Okay, so next if a greater than 18. So this is the starting of if block. Within the if block I am having only one statement, that is the print statement. You are eligible for license. I have given the sentence. So if A greater than 18, I have given the colon, print, you are eligible for license. So what will be the output for it? So first A is equal to in. So in the run mode it will be asking the value. Enter your age. So I have write this program in which mode? Script mode. Okay. So when you are running the program, it will ask enter your age. Then I will be giving my age. Suppose I am giving the value as 20. It will be checking whether the value of now the 20. It will ask enter your age. I am giving the value 20. So the 20 value is in which variable? A. So now A has the value 20. Now the condition will be checked. If 20 greater than 18, the condition is true. So if the condition is true, this line will be printed. So what I have given, you are eligible for license. Okay. Next time, suppose second time I am running this program and it is asking me enter your age. And I am giving a value 16. So first enter your age, it will ask, I have given the value 16. Now the variable A has the value 16. So now it checks the condition whether 16 greater than 18. Whether 16 greater than 18, the condition is true or false. The condition is false. But in the false part, we have not given any instruction to them to do. Okay. So if true ஆ இருந்தா மட்டும் தான் இந்த லைனை பிரிண்ட் பண்ண சொல்லியிருக்கோமே தவிர false part ஆ இருந்தா என்ன செய்யணும்ங்கிறது நமக்கு கொடுக்கல. So that is not included in the simple if statement. Okay. So what will be the output for this? The next will be it will be in the Python prompt. So it will not give any answer. The next line itself it will be in the Python prompt mode. Okay. Just we will be having the Python prompt because there is no else part given in this simple if statement. Are you clear? Okay. So for simple if statement, if the condition is true alone, a particular set of statement will be executed. If the condition is false, we will not be giving any set of statements to execute. Okay. So this is the simple if statement. So if condition colon and then the set of statements, that indentation is very much important in the Python programming. Okay. So next we are going to see the second one. So if else. So the second control structure in the second branching statement is if else statement. Okay. So you know very well in the first simple if statement there is no set of statements for the else condition. So this type of statement has the else part also. If the condition fails, then what set of statements will be executed will be given in the else part. So what is the syntax for this? So if condition colon statement block 1 will be executed, else statement block 2 will be executed. Right. So this is the syntax for if else statement. So for else also you will be having the colon. So if space condition colon statement block 1, else the colon symbol must be given there and then statement block 2. This is the syntax for if else statement in Python. So how the execution happens? So first we are giving a entry for this. Then you are checking the condition. So the condition is checked. If the condition is true, a set of there is a statement block 1. 1 is executed, and if the condition is false, statement block 2 will be executed. Okay, either a statement block or statement block 2 will be executed and then it will be getting out of the loop. So first it gets entered and then we are checking the condition. If the condition is true, the corresponding statement block 1 will be executed and then it will move on, it will get out from the loop. If the condition is not true, then the condition is false. So the corresponding statement block 2 for the condition false will be executed and then it gets out of the loop. Otherwise the next statement after the ending of the loop statement will be executed. Okay. So this is the process how the if else loop happens. So now let us see an example for this. So it's sample program for if else that I have given in the comment line. Next I am getting a value int input, enter a value or enter a number. So now I am going to check the condition. So if A greater than B, then you must have another one value, isn't it? So let me have another one value. B is equal to int input, enter the second number. So now we are having two values. So if A greater than B colon, so I am asking to print A is greater. So if you want the value A to be printed, first you have to give A and then within the double quotes you have to give is greater. And then else, so if A is not greater than B, then what will must be printed? Else B is greater. So print B comma is greater. So the value of A and B will be printed. Okay, so just getting two numbers and you are checking which number is greater. There is a simple program in Python. So sample program for if else branching statement. So first we are getting two values. A is equal to int input, enter a number. B is equal to int input, enter the second number. So we will be giving the two values. After that the condition will be checked. If A greater than B, print A is greater. In A, what is the value we are giving will be stored in the variable A. So that value will be printed here and then is greater, the particular word will be printed. Okay. So if A is not greater, that is the condition fails, means the else part will be executed. In else part we are having print B is greater. Clear? So you have the procedure of the if else part is same as C++, but you must be very clear with the structure of or how to handle the Python code. So if A greater than B colon and the block must be inside the if block and else must be in the same position where the I starts, then after else you have to give the colon and the else part must be within inside the as the indentation of the statement block 1. Okay va? So if ஆரம்பிக்கிற இடத்துல தான் else கொடுக்கணும். else நேரா இங்க print குள்ள கொடுத்துறாத, because it will be a mistake or it will show error for you. So if else ஒரே indentation ல இருக்கணும். The statement block 1 statement block 2 ஒரே indentation ல இருக்கணும். சரியா? ஏனா இது இந்த block குள்ளது, இது இந்த else block குள்ளது. புரியுதா? Okay, what will be the output of this program? So first it will ask a number. Enter a number. I will be giving a number. Let me have as 50 and then the second one it will ask enter the second number. I will be giving the second number 75 or any value. So now it will check if A greater than B, whether for what is the value in the variable A has the value 50 and B has the value 75. So now it checks the condition if A greater than B, whether 50 greater than 75, the condition is false. So if the condition is false, then which set of block statement will be executed? Else part, in else part, the statement block inside the else part will be executed. So what I have given in the else part, so print B is greater. What is the value of B? 75. So 75 is greater will be printed. So clear? So A, enter a number nu kekum, now ஒரு number கொடுப்பேன், again enter the second number கேக்கும், I will give the second number. So condition check பண்ணும், condition false na else part la ulla statement execute ஆகும், condition true na first and statement block 1 will be executed. So this is the if else statement in Python code. Okay, so you must be clear with the indentation how the statement block must be written, right? So there is an alternate statement for this if else. Let us see that now. So we are giving this in similarly or 4 or 5 6 lines of coding. It can be written in a single line also in Python code. So that is a syntax for available for that. Variable is equal to, so இந்த if else statement வந்து இப்போ ஒரு 5-6 லைன் நம்ம ப்ரோக்ராம் எழுதணும்ல, இதே if else statement ஒரே லைன்ல பைத்தான்ல கோடிங்ல எழுதலாம். அது எப்படின்னு பார்ப்போம். அதுக்கு syntax என்னன்னா variable is equal to variable 1 if condition else variable 2. So this is the syntax where the if else statement can be mentioned in a single line. So variable is equal to variable 1 if condition else variable 2. So how it is possible is, suppose you are having a consider as A anything similarly, okay, so variable 1 that is 50 if greater than 50 greater than 25 else 25. Okay, so this is that is I have given to print 50 if 50 greater than 25. 50 greater than 25 condition true na 50 the output, else 25 will be the output. That is the same thing. The number லங்கறனால உங்களுக்கு புரியாம இருக்கலாம். Let me explain with the another example. A is equal to even if A percentage 2 is equal to 0, else odd. This is the example given in your book, that is A mod 2. What is the purpose of the modulo symbol? It gives the remainder. So when a particular number is divided by 2, if the remainder is 0, then it is an even number. So if the condition is true, the first variable 1 part will be given, else the second one, variable 2 will be the answer. Okay, so if else statement can be given in a single line in Python code. The syntax for this is variable is equal to variable 1 if condition else variable 2. That is, if the condition is true, variable 1 will be taken. If the condition is false, variable 2 will be taken. Okay, the same thing. So if A mod 2 is equal to 0, if condition is true means it is a even number, the condition is false means it is an odd number. So that one is given in the single statement here. Okay, so in this video we have learnt about the 3 types of control structures. So what are all the 3 types of control structures? First one sequential statement, second one branching statement, and the third one looping statement. So sequential access means line by line execution, it will be in a particular order. So when we are using this execution from one part to another part of the program, we will be using the branching statements. So there are 3 types of branching statements available in Python. They are if else and if else if. The if else if part we will see in the next video. We have seen the 2 types of branching statement, if and if else. I think you will be clear with this. Thank you, students.